Hey, welcome back to Not So Southern Gentlemen. I'm Rick.
And I'm Sean. Nice. We actually had a normal intro right then. That was awesome. It was normal.
Well, as normal as we can be, I guess.
For around here, that's
I mean,
amazing.
if it was really normal, we'd all be all sideways here.
So
we are in the week of many things coming out. So let's talk about the big one. First of all, tomorrow night.
Is it the big one? Is it the big one?
Well, 4 hours. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
So as of tonight at midnight, you can watch the 4-hour cut of Justice League brought to you by Zack Snyder. And every review I've seen has been great. Kevin Smith himself finally announced that he did see it. He got a screener, and he loved every single minute of it. He said he was going to watch an hour, and then he just bulldozed through it. Said it couldn't stop.
So are you planning on just sitting down 4 hours and go? Are you waiting for like everybody in your household to go to sleep and then just gonna 4-hour binge?
That is a question I don't know that I can answer. I mean, I think this is going to have to wait till the weekend. I don't know. I
want to see it soon. I really do. But I'll probably go tomorrow night. I mean, I will probably watch it tomorrow night for sure.
Yeah, but I come home at 4 and watch it till 8, and
see,
kids are supposed to be in bed, and
I'm lucky. Friday is my down Friday, so I'm off. So Thursday, I can just, as soon as I come home, as soon as the kiddo's asleep, I'm good to crank it. And
so Friday, I might be able to knock a couple hours out before everybody gets home, and then
there you go.
Maybe a couple more hours. But gee,
4
hours. Think about this.
Dude, think about this. Longer than any of the Lord of the Rings extended cuts.
Yeah, and I have to work those in. It's just, how do you do it? How do you do a 4-hour movie?
I want to know, is anybody listening or watching going to just straight up go for it? Like, I mean, and does it make you feel comfortable doing that? Like, it's weird, man. 4 hours?
I mean, hey, if I was living the single life, this would be all. This is my jam.
Of course,
this is my jam. Yes, every bit of this. I mean, it still is. It's just I'm not going to be able to. There's no way I could ever fit in a 4-hour movie. I mean, there'd need to be like out of state travel or something. I mean, I don't know.
So my question to you but before we jump into straight up what our expectations for this movie and all this are, I do want to ask you this question. Come Monday morning, will all the news articles on your daily feed that you probably have tailored to you on my Google feed, I have all the news articles pretty much tailored to me. Mm-hmm. Will they be more about Justice League or the Falcon and Winter Soldier? Which is going to be the lead story out of our little niche world?
Well, I think it'll be Justice League from top to bottom. I mean,
you think Justice League carries it through the whole weekend?
Well, I mean, it's such a monumental. You're talking about the first 4-hour Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, whatever, and it's already being touted as a triumph in filmmaking, and Zack Snyder may be ruling from the roost. There'll be a dent with Falcon and Winter Soldier. Don't get me wrong, but it's going to be 30 minutes to an hour. I mean, there's just not enough content.
Yeah. Well, I mean, aren't we promised 6 1-hour episodes? 6 1-hour episodes for Falcon.
Are they 1 hour?
Yeah, I think there's 6 1-hour episodes.
I know it's 6. I know it's 6 episodes, but I mean, there's just more content there. I mean, people are not going to be able to disseminate all of that content at one time. I mean, it's just, you're going to be hearing about this movie all of next week. There's going to be people breaking down everything in this 4-hour movie, and it's going to take them all week to even get those out. I mean, that's all you're going to hear for the next week. Probably dominates the cycle until the next episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. I know those the YouTube videos that break down all the Easter eggs. They're gonna be able to make like 3 or 4 videos off this one movie. It's going to be ridiculous.
It is.
I won't complain either way. Like you've said, it's embarrassment of riches. It's amazing that we're going to have a 4-hour Justice League movie, which is awesome. Let's hope. Oh, Warner Brothers, please have kept your hands away from it. Don't touch it. Don't think about it. Just turn around and walk away.
Well, now you think about this. Think about this. It is a 4-hour movie. Yeah. Zack Snyder said there are 20 minutes he cut just because the movie is perfectly making sense right now. There's just 20 minutes laying on the floor, even at all that.
Is making sense a quote by him? Because that's
no. I'm saying like this is his vision.
I was hoping
he in an interview he said there's 20 minutes like the final thing.
Yeah.
Before he finalized it, there was 20 more minutes that he just in editing come out.
That's fine.
And
so
Warner
awesome.
Brothers, I'm sure Warner Brothers had something to say, but I mean, they don't have any idea how to make a 4-hour movie. All they know is it's going up on a streaming service. It's going up. Fans have been crying for it.
Yeah. Well,
hands off.
Yeah.
It had to be hands off.
I mean,
I don't think Zack Snyder would have touched it regardless. I don't think he would have said, if I don't have full control, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Absolutely. Warner Brothers is lucky to put together a 2-hour movie, much less a 4-hour movie. What's your take? Like, okay, this is I'm gonna keep comparing these because they sound great. I mean, it's just too much fun to say if you haven't finished Justice League and Falcon and Winter Soldier is out, and you walk in and you can bust out an hour, but not 4 hours. Are you gonna watch Falcon and Winter Soldier before you finish Justice League?
Oh, I can tell you right now that's going to happen. I mean, because I'm Falcon and Winter Soldier, I'm going to sit down with my family and watch.
Yes,
Justice League.
That's what we're doing.
Justice League, I might be able to have Logan, sit with me and we knock out chunks of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not the family thing. I mean, it might be. Don't get me wrong, it might be. Somebody else might be interested in it, and it goes over. But I know that we're locked in for Falcon and Winter Soldier. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. I am excited. So jumping into Falcon and Winter Soldier, unless you have anything else to say about Justice League.
That's a good point to go to. It just carries over. So the final trailer came out. What did you think?
Oh, I love it. Everybody's like, making it out because Bucky read The Hobbit, which I find super exciting because I love The Hobbit, like favorite book of all time. I freaking love it. Bucky's a nerd. Yeah, I read the book in 1937. I love the big three: aliens, androids, and wizards.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Well, Sorcerer Supreme. Wizard without a hat.
I love it. Love it. It's great. I think the chemistry between those two is really going to shine. On screen, obviously they like to have this feud and this rivalry going on, but anybody that has watched any of the MCU interviews knows that those two appear to be attached at the hip, and they're always riffing off each other and horseplaying and
if you ever seen an interview with Anthony Mackie, with anybody else, he is hilarious.
He is so funny. Did you see the thing where he keeps telling everybody that Sebastian Stan has this like freaking amazing couch? And Sebastian Stan's like, he's never been in my house. And now Anthony Mackie did a TikTok like on his couch and all this stuff. He's like, look at me, I'm on his couch. He's like, that's not my couch. And they're like, he keeps telling everybody that he has these like nice cashmere blankets that are covering it. He's like, I have a cashmere blanket now. Great. I don't even own that. I don't even know
what the check.
It's so good. It's so good. I love it. Just the riffing between them two and the chemistry. I think it shows up well. I think we're in for definitely a change of tone from WandaVision. I know that.
Oh yeah,
the finale of WandaVision Definitely had, some serious parts, but we're turning a corner here.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I don't know that there won't be a fight every episode. I mean, that's just what these characters are. I mean, Bucky is a fighter, and Sam is, action packed. I mean, there's nothing else to do but action with him.
Yeah.
And funny.
Yes.
But there are some exciting things other than that going on. Now, we did know that Madripoor is a location that's in this series, and of course that's tied to mutants left and right.
Right.
The writer said today that it's possible this series can tie directly to 3 other series that he knows of right now.
Wow.
And the speculation is that, of course, War Machine is showing up. Don Cheadle will be in the series, so I mean that can tie directly to Armor Wars.
Right.
And then a couple other things like could be Secret Invasion ties to it, could be, something else, maybe something we don't know about. But there was also rumors going around yesterday that some other things tie to mutants directly in this series, which is super exciting. And that's just pure speculation, but it was people inside are saying there's rumors of it. And that's just exciting. I know we just got down off the high of speculating everything in the world for WandaVision. I guarantee you're going to see jokes of Mephisto being in Falcon and Winter Soldier left and right for the first week.
I've already seen the Mephisto and Winter Soldier trailers. I seen the logo one time. They made it Mephisto and the Winter Soldier.
Okay, okay, let's talk about this. I say Mephisto. You say Mephisto. Where are you coming? I can tell you where I'm coming from. I'm coming from the original. It's based on Faust, which the demon in Faust is Mephistopheles. Yeah. The shortening, of course, is Mephisto.
Yeah, I just say Mephisto.
Mephistopheles? Is that the name? Mephistopheles?
I don't know. It's Mephisto.
Mephistopheles.
Sure.
It comes from the play. He's Mephistopheles.
Sure.
Mephisto.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mephisto.
but no. Hundreds of people say it the way you do. That's fine.
What, Mephisto?
I'm just saying. Yes.
I just say Mephisto. What is
Mephisto?
wrong with
It's Mephisto. It's not. No. What we used to say.
No. Wait a second. Hold on. I have. Apparently, according to Sony, I have a set of professional headphones here. Listen, I'm not saying aluminum and aluminium.
You're putting an extra I in there. Go ahead.
What are we doing here? Saying nuclear?
Nuclear.
The
Nuclear.
S is silent.
Nuclear.
I got it. Yeah.
Mephisto, not Mephisto. I mean, Mephisto is a He-Man figure I have. Where's Mephisto?
I'm pretty sure it's MEPH, and that's Mephisto.
Mephisto. Yes. No, you're saying Mephisto.
When the F did I say my Mephisto?
I love it.
I love it.
Come on, man. I love it.
I'm not going. Okay. You're taunting me, and I'm not going to react. I'm not going to.
It's on video.
Taunt you a second time.
Now go away. So, now that we got that knocked out of the way, let's talk about some Star Wars. And we're not talking about Mandalorian yet.
Right. Yeah.
Let's talk about the holiday special. Sean, did you ever see the Star Wars holiday special?
Yeah.
When you were a kid?
No.
You didn't see it? Okay.
No, thank goodness.
No, I did.
I'm sorry.
On NBC, I believe, back in, I mean, it was the biggest thing in the world. Like, Return of the Empire Strikes Back was going to come out. They're like, now on NBC, on blah, 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 the Star Wars holiday special. And a 5 or 6 year old me is like, oh, we get to just watch Star Wars on TV.
Little did you know it would be written to the standard.
Little did we know. Oh, it was fine.
Only a 5-year-old. Of course, a 5-year-old found it entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yes. But
they probably also love Warner Brothers movies.
back in the day. And 5 years old, I did Will of Warner Brothers.
Oh, there you go.
Star Wars. Boba Fett, who people think first appeared in Empire Strikes Back. Right. Let's walk that back, because he was in the first time you saw Boba Fett was in the holiday special in the animated part. And he's weird colors, like there've been toys of that colors before. The Mandalorian's disintegrator ray came from the holiday special.
Got you.
And that's coming to Disney Plus. They've actually cut out. They're going to remaster, and you'll be able to watch that. And the animated part is not bad. I mean, it's just like, it kind of reminds me. The animation seems like it's the people that did Wizards. It reminded me of that.
All I know is I watched it. I believe it was after a conversation we had on this podcast, and I went on YouTube and watched it.
The special or just the animated?
The special.
Oh,
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Wait a minute. Which part? The part where B. Arthur is serving drinks in the cantina, or the part where Chewbacca's dad is watching intergalactic porn?
Yeah, that's the whole Wookiee thing. The whole Wookiee thing is just like, who approved this? What? Did this go by the censors, or did they just say, "Oh, it's Star Wars, it's good, let it go"?
We're good. Everybody's watching. It's fine. Do what you want.
Do we need to rehearse? Nope. One take. Let's roll with it.
Oh, that's even Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and
I know.
Harrison Ford. It was bad.
I know. I think Mark Hamill like walked through the set and must have just been like, "Oh, a teleprompter. What's up, teleprompter? Let me just."
Trips over something, kicks R2, takes a drink of his beer. I'm good.
And then just wanders off again. That would have been better than what we got. You know.
I did, on a related note, I did watch the Muppet Show Star Wars episode.
Nice.
And it's as good as I remember.
Nice. Look, when it comes to Star Wars parodies, nobody's topping Family Guy anytime soon.
Pigs in space.
Nope. Nobody's topping Family Guy as far as Star Wars parodies go.
But we got a couple.
I am excited for Boba Fett, the animated stuff. You know, it'll be fun to show Jax that. So, hooray!
Well, that's not the only animated thing, because if you remember, the Ewoks had an animated show about the same time as Star Wars Droids came out.
Okay. Was that Saturday morning?
It was Saturday morning, and that is coming to Disney Plus. They didn't say anything about Droids. I couldn't find anything about the Droids animated series, but Ewoks is coming to Disney Plus. And so I don't know if I've ever talked about our friend Matt and my dispute about the Star Wars movies.
I don't even know what y'all were arguing about. I just got caught up in a group text and was like, I have no idea what's going on. So if you want to elaborate, that's perfectly fine, because I'm in the dark as anybody listening.
So years ago, I was talking about the Star Wars. There was actually 2 more movies of Star Wars that I guess nobody knows about.
Okay.
They were TV movies that were the Ewoks. They had 2 Ewok movies on Endor.
That.
One had Wilford Brimley.
Yes.
The other one was something else. There was a Caravan of Courage and the Battle for Endor.
Yes.
I have both of them on
Battle
DVD.
for Endor.
Yeah, they came on TV. There was about a little girl and Wicket and all that.
Yeah.
And I just happened to mention one day, we're over at Matt's apartment.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh yeah, people forget about those movies, that they're part of the Star Wars universe. He's like, they're not part of they don't count. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, they don't count. I'm like, what do you mean they don't count? The Ewoks are in Star Wars. It's literally the same Ewoks from Return of the Jedi. They count. He's like, no, they don't count. So for years, this argument would come up every so often. No, they don't count. They don't count. Yes, Matt, they were in the movie. They freaking. And then one day, I finally go, look, Ewoks. I mean, you cannot watch them. They're fine, but they're in the same universe. They exist.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's the same planet, all that. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you've been arguing with me for years that they don't count. He's like, they don't count. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, they're not part of the trilogy. They don't count in the trilogy. I'm like, what? That is not the stipulation, sir. You never said anything about being part of the trilogy. There's only 3 movies that can be part of a trilogy.
That's funny.
Yeah, exactly. I'm right. I'm like, oh. The Ewok movies count. I win. End of story.
I'm with Matt on this. I like it. Just to oppose you, because it's funny.
Also included in that, one more animated thing, the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars. That was the first Clone Wars. The guy who made Samurai Jack, if you're not familiar, there was 2 Clone Wars movies that he made, 2 seasons. It's excellent. When it comes on there, watch it. It is not canon. The Clone Wars series actually knocked all that out, but do watch those movies. They are great.
There we go.
We're back.
Okay, we're back. Yeah. So Ewoks movies are not. No, they are canon. Or maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
Venom. They moved Venom.
I guess it's up for debate. Anyway, Venom.
They moved Venom to September instead of June. Dang it. September 17th.
When movies were in the middle of filming and the pandemic hit, I'm personally fine with them pushing them back a little bit, because maybe that means that they're looking for a little more detail than whatever. Especially this movie. This doesn't need to be rushed. This one doesn't need to be rushed. I felt Venom, the first movie, was good, but it could have been way better. And maybe they're taking the time in the storytelling in this one to get it really right, because I liked Venom, but it came off as a more of a popcorn fun movie than the way I feel about any of the MCU films or even the DCEU films. They don't have, it didn't have the same feel. It had the X-Men feel to it. I don't really like
I was just thinking that while you were talking. What did that actually feel like? It didn't feel like a Marvel movie for sure.
No.
But it was okay. It was enjoyable. It felt like, it kind of had, and don't get me wrong, not as good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But kind of a Deadpool vibe. Like the feeling I had watching Deadpool. Maybe. Not as good of a feeling.
Yeah.
But kind of a loose, okay, I'm with this kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is all right. Yeah.
But it could have been better. It could definitely be better. And I think if you're ever going to have, and as much as rumored, the want to have Tom Holland over in their movies, and, maybe one day they can hop over to the Tom Holland Spider-Verse that's going to be set up or whatever. For that all to intermingle, they need to step up their game. So if they're pushing it back to step up their game, that's fine with me. But game needs to be stepped.
Yeah, they may have figured something out. We're going to do a couple reshoots and make this awesome. Okay.
Done.
Okay, I'm
Great.
in. Go
Sounds
ahead.
Wonderful.
All right.
Do it.
So Kevin Feige tried to shoot down rumors that Chris Evans is in back in the MCU in some capacity.
Okay.
Which, I don't know why people report this, because they could just, either way, it's not actually happening, or they're like, it's not happening. Don't look over here. Nope.
Right.
Nope. Aha! I got you.
Yeah.
But it's just that is what it is. He may show back up. That's a possibility.
It's cool.
Okay.
We
got it.
It's we all heard what RDJ said. He's like, I'd come back for a lot of money.
Lots of money.
And Gwyneth Paltrow has to be there too. So, that means you have to negotiate 2 contracts to get one person that you really want. And that means you must really, really, really want them, because you're going to pay them a lot. I've thought about this. As much as I would love to see Tony back in the suit, I am perfectly fine 100% with the send-off that Tony Stark received.
Oh yeah.
And if I don't see
100%.
RDJ in that suit again, I'm okay with that. Let the man take some years off. He gave us the base for everything we have today. So if he wants to step away, he deserves
now,
it.
if he came back here, okay, so I would find it acceptable if there is some sort of time travel element or parallel universe element, and it's young Robert Downey Jr. again, like from where he was, talking to his mom and dad, and he was young.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, barf.
If he was doing the voice for that, and it was like, oh, young Tony has to build an early version of Iron Man to help, Scott Lang save the universe from Kang. Okay, that's fine. Wonderful. That's okay. Right. That's not betraying the Tony Stark that died. They did a really good job of, and the example of this is Thanos. Avengers Infinity War Thanos to the first 5 minutes of Endgame. That dude won 100%. He got his way. He won. He was done. He completed his destiny.
Yeah.
That dude cannot be touched.
Yeah.
Thanos from 2014 that came back and got his, everything handed to him. It's separate, completely separate and perfect. Yeah. If they handled Tony the same way, that's the way we'd need to roll. I don't want no resurrections. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That would completely, every time you watch Endgame, would be like, ugh. Yeah, but this doesn't last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. And I'm perfectly fine with Chris Evans stepping away too.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I wouldn't want him back. Like I don't want old Cap coming in and doing stuff.
No.
Don't get me wrong. A phone call or whatever, and it's his voice or something to whoever.
That's fine.
Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Same way. Like if you're going to do an alternate universe Cap, like Zombie Cap in What If, and something
that.
Yeah, well, even Peggy Carter, What If? I think Chris Evans is doing the voice for Super Steve Rogers that's in the Iron Man suit. So, nice. If he did anything else live action, same way, it'd have to be alternate. It'd be like, Multiverse of Madness, Cap, whatever. Just, I don't know if I could do Hydra Cap. I don't know if I want Hydra Cap.
No. Well, you're a minute ago you were talking about Scott Lang needing help in Ant-Man. And there is that rumor that Scott Lang may receive a little help that he needs in Ant-Man 3 Quantumania in the form of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that did punch around yesterday. I did see that actually.
The Fantastic Four. Now,
but it what I saw doesn't go exactly your way, so I wasn't going to bring it up. But
you don't think it'll happen? You don't think it would?
No, because what I saw it was attached was, of course, your favorite X-Men was involved in the rumor again.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No. Jennifer Lawrence. Look,
I have no control.
I'm not going to do it again. It's just so stupid. Why? Let's. If that happens, I'm not going to lie. It's going to take me out of it. I truly won't care.
Should be John Krasinski. 100% should be John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. I agree. Yeah, we'll pretend it is till it isn't. So it's
fine. I want to live in a delusional world anyway. It's why I try to find every day, and it slips by sometimes. Oh, so as far as secret identities go, there was a secret identity revealed through an Xbox commercial this week, where we learned from Anthony Mackie that he was standing next to Aaron, whose gamer tag happened to be
Noobmaster 69,
who, if you know, this isn't the first time we've seen Aaron The first time we saw Aaron was in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, in which he helped Nat and Cap find plans for their honeymoon in Jersey. And the fact that that's the same guy, I friggin' love it. I love it. I love it. I love the thought of that guy. If anybody's gonna be trolling Korg, it would either be an Apple geek or a Microsoft person, because Microsoft and Apple are so annoying that they could annoy Korg. So that's the way I see that. Yeah, I love it. Love it.
I'm Korg. We start a revolution and get the ship.
Oh, he's back. He's back, Thor. Love it. Absolutely.
So
Master 69.
Okay, so let's talk about that, because Marvel is good at this, at maintaining connections, at bringing through lines all the way through for years and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost made a TikTok video of this, but then I deleted TikTok because it's too damaging to my life. But if you want to take this and run with it, you can. So Marvel absolutely plans all this stuff out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, here we go. No, I don't know if I can do it that quick.
All right, let's go.
And I've discussed this before, but I'm going to lay this out, okay?
All right.
And it's out of order,
He's
but
laying
it's
it out,
in
folks.
the movies. So Tony Stark builds an arc reactor, and this is a lots of energy in a small little package. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
First movie, everything's fine. Second movie, the arc reactor actually is killing him because it's got palladium in it and whatever.
Yes.
So he researches, he finds Nick Fury brings stuff to him. It's his dad's old stuff. His dad was studying something.
Yeah.
He couldn't make the element back then. He invents a new element that can contain this energy of the new arc reactor and all that. We even see it in Vision, because Vision has one in his head.
Yes.
Very interesting there, because it's in the same place as something I'm relating to here. So he found a new element that could contain a lot of energy. Well, where did Howard Stark find this new element that he could not recreate back then? Well, turns out that Howard Stark studied the Hydra energy and the Tesseract for many years. Okay. So the element was what contained the Space Stone, one of the Infinity Gems.
Yes.
A perfect thing suited for containing a lot of energy.
Right.
Arc reactor. Okay.
Yes.
So then Tony puts this element in his suit, and it's part of his entire design from then on.
Okay.
This element that can contain the energy of the Infinity Stones.
Okay.
We get to Endgame.
Yes.
Tony builds a gauntlet that can contain the Infinity Gems, and eventually Tony absorbs it into his suit. Now, the Infinity Gems have been shown that no normal being can hold them, even one barehanded.
Right.
They all explode. Thanos is powerful enough to do it.
Yeah.
Possibly the Hulk was powerful to hold maybe one.
Yeah. Star-Lord did it.
Even with multiple, yes.
Yeah.
But even with the gauntlet and everything, tears up the Hulk.
Right.
Hulk doesn't have a arc reactor, but Iron Man Endgame takes the stones, puts them in his gauntlet.
Yes.
He's wearing the arc reactor. Part of that energy shows crackling to his arc reactor.
I hope there's a payoff.
Tony was able to do the snap and hold the stones because his father designed that element that contained the Infinity Stones.
Gotcha.
This is never stated in any of these movies.
All this is done by Howard Stark. So
this is because Howard Stark designed
Tony owns his entire life to Howard.
Exactly.
Awesome. That's good. Yeah.
And it's never stated in the movie that this leads to this leads to this. It's just left there. It's in there. And it's awesome. And nobody talks about it. And that's one of my favorite things in the entire movie.
I find it nice. I was just thinking, speaking of Howard Stark and random things that lead to him somehow, I think it's awesome that before Endgame, and he got to have that moment of closure with his dad, he does call his daughter Morgan H. Stark. I'm pretty sure that's probably Howard or Harold as a middle name, so even then he is grateful to his father and keeps his legacy alive through that of his daughter, even. I do love that scene in Endgame. I'm glad he got to have that moment because I think that gave Tony the ability and the solace to go ahead and do that snap, I believe. And I think Howard's awesome. Yeah, a lot of good stuff Howard does.
And my whole because I've seen on TikTok there are people doing challenges like, what's your favorite? Mine would have been, what's your favorite?
Yeah,
your favorite. No, your favorite movie, movie through line, movie. I can't think of what to call it, but like something that was in a movie that it was just left you figure out. They never told you.
Yeah, Easter egg.
Yeah.
Easter egg.
Well, no, it's not an Easter egg, but no. I mean, it's through multiple. I mean, Easter egg is just, there it is.
Okay. Well, we'll see. It's up to you.
But talking about Endgame.
Yeah.
Avatar was re-released and surpassed Endgame. That's ridiculous. Because the moment this all opens up and they go, hey, let's just show Endgame again, it's going to blow it away. I don't care. Endgame's the best movie ever made.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, that's what I was going to say is, do your congratulations. Thank James Cameron for making Fern Gully live action. And then, when
blow the doors off. Absolutely.
4th of July weekend, vaccinations are rolling out firm. Sounds like a great time for Endgame again. And
I'd go.
Just get 4th of July weekend, do it. 4th of July. Let's do it. Endgame.
Watch Endgame. Everybody. Let's get on board.
Let's on, in the theater. Just enough.
I'll shove the vaccine in my arm and go myself. Let's do it.
Yeah. Just enough to beat out Avatar again.
Well, I got two more things.
So crazy.
Both are DC. Right. Let's give some DC love. Number one, and I'm just going to pass this one. DC announced that they're going to do an Hour Man movie. Who is Hour Man?
What?
I mean, I know who he is. I know who he is, but like, Jesus, what are you thinking? Hour Man?
I don't. And I don't care to know.
All right, let's do Neil Gaiman's Sandman, and you got me. Second one is
there we go.
Iris Allen. It was cut from Justice League. She's back in. Right. Well,
and that's Barry's wife.
Barry's future wife, yes, and she's returning for the Flash movie. We also got another female Allen announced, Maribel Verdel, who is going to play Nora Allen, who is Barry's mom, which, spoiler alert, you may not know, she may not be around very long in the movie. So
yeah,
because it is supposed to be Flashpoint, she may be around the whole movie until the end. But
I don't know. That's a big undertaking.
I love that animated movie. I loved that comic story. Like, if you're going to stop me and have me tell you the best DC books I've ever read,
Paradox.
Kingdom Come,
Flashpoint Paradox,
and Flashpoint Paradox. Yes. I love that.
See, that's what I was. Michelle and I had watched some of the DC animation on HBO Max, and she was like, "Well, what's the best one?" And I was like, "We could watch Flashpoint Paradox." I was like, "It's better than any movie that we're gonna see out of Warner Brothers." She's like, "Okay, let's watch it." So we're planning on watching it this weekend. We're gonna run through 2 or 3 of them, I think.
It's so great that even one of the Suicide Squad movies that came out, which I have not seen, but I've seen the clip, the Reverse Flash from Flashpoint Paradox shows up in that Suicide Squad movie.
Oh, wow.
I'm not lying at all.
That's awesome.
Bullet hole through his head and everything.
That's crazy.
I was like, what? I now have to watch this.
That is awesome.
Yeah, but I'm super excited for that movie. And also on top of that news, Billy Crudup, who played Flash's dad in Justice League. He is
Right.
actually not going to be able to be in the Flash movie because of scheduling conflicts. So, but
Oh,
that's okay. He's not a big part of that story. So
that's fine.
I
I
mean,
guess.
I
just
love
like,
Billy Crudup. He's great. He was great
hey,
as
he's,
Dr. Manhattan.
yeah, yeah,
In Watchmen, and
yeah.
I'm if of all the movies coming out,
But
I'm really kind of excited for.
We know who they should have play his dad. Just pull the one from the Arrowverse. The original Flash.
Oh, the original Flash.
Yeah, the original Flash. The one we seen as a
yeah. The 90s Flash. I love that guy.
Yeah,
love that guy.
Love him. Yes, do that. Just do that. While you're at it, if you're doing stuff with Flashpoint Paradox, why don't we get rid of the Flash that we have and get Grant Gustin? Because the Flash that we have sucks.
Listen.
No,
it's fine. They did the look. They had him in the crossover episode on. He showed up in Flash with Grant Gustin.
Yeah, I watched that. Okay, here's my deal. Tomorrow night when I watch Justice League, he better not be stupid. Because that is why Barry Allen, the man who could read a library in seconds, is not,
and is a criminal forensics. Yeah.
He is not stupid. Why did is that east or west? I don't know which way east and west is. I'm just the Flash. I run in indeterminate directions as fast as I can. What a moron. Like, why did they make you, I'm the Flash, I can do all this. There's a bump in the sidewalk. That's so, that part when they're fighting the parademons and he trips. Like, I'm like, really? He's clumsy and stupid. You made the Flash clumsy and stupid. What? No.
You have a point.
Why? The Flash is neither clumsy nor stupid.
Well, because we need comic relief in this movie.
Comic relief. Didn't you see? Marvel made people go, huh? That's the way Warner Brother executives probably are. So stupid. They are. So tomorrow night, he better not be stupid.
We'll give it a shot, man. That's all I've got.
That's right. I'm spent today. If anybody knew what my past 48 hours were like, they would know this has been cathartic. I feel good today.
And I'm spent.
Yeah. Rick, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Ricky Westbrook on Twitter. You can search Not So Southern Gentleman on Facebook. You can hit us up at notsouthern@gmail.com.
Send us emails. Yep. And I would say I'm on Instagram at Maynard98, but let's be honest. I'm on TikTok now. I try to do 2 videos a day. Super Kami Guru, SPRKAMEGURU. I'm sure you can look me up by name as well. Give me a follow. I'm having fun making videos. I'm having good conversation with the people that are on there. The hashtag Nerd Army is quite strong over there and have some great creators and content makers that I've really enjoyed intermingling with and getting to know. So if you are a TikToker, hop it on over and let's see what you got. But anyway, for Not So Southern Gentlemen, I'm Sean.
I'm Rick.
He's Ricky. Y'all have a good one.